that I will at all times truly serve the Republic of Uganda in the office of the Executive Director, Kampala Capital City Authority, and I will support and uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda as by law established. So help me God. Of allegiance, I, Buzeki Sharifah, swear in the name of the Almighty Allah and solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Uganda, that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. So help me God.
The following to you. The Executive Director's handover report. The Kampala Capital City Authority Act. The authority seal. The authority seal, it's quite heavy. Thank you. The Kcca Assets Register as of June 2024. The Kampala Capital City 5-year Strategic Plan 2021 to 2024-25. The Kcca Ministerial Policy Statement for Financial Year 2024-2025. The Kampala Policy Agenda Financial Year 2024-2025. That is authored by His Worship the Lord Mayor. The Kcca Annual Performance Report for Financial Year 2023-2024. The Kcca Budget Framework Paper 2025 to 2026. Management responses to the Auditor General's report of 2023-2024. The Vote 122 Kcca Issues Paper Financial Year 2024 to 2025. Madam ED, let me present to you the Kcca staff list as of December 2024. I would like to present to you the Kcca minutes of the Council of the Authority meetings for the month of July, August, and September 2024. Kcca minutes of the Council of the Authority meetings for the month of October 2024. Madam ED, let me present to you the list of bank accounts and balances of Kcca as of December 2024. This is the asset register. In soft copy, Madam ED, you will receive the Kampala Physical Development Plan 2013, the Kampala Drainage Master Plan 2016, the Kampala Multimodal Transport Master Plan in soft copy, the Street Lighting Master Plan in soft copy. I wish you God's blessing as you discharge your work.
City and Metropolitan Affairs, the Minister of State for Kampala City and Metropolitan Affairs, Your Worship, the Lord Mayor, the Deputy Lord Mayor, and the political leadership of the city present, the Head of Public Service and Secretary to Cabinet, the Deputy Head of Public Service and Secretary, the Deputy Head of Public Service and Secretary to Cabinet, the Deputy Head of Public Service, Office of the Prime Minister, Secretary, Office of the President, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Public Service, the technical team of Kcca, ladies and gentlemen, peace be upon you and the mercy of the Almighty God. It is with immense gratitude and humility that to accept the responsibility to serve the people of Kampala. Kampala is not just a capital city of our beloved country, but a beacon of hope, which presents tremendous opportunities for all its residents and other people who transit through it. Firstly, allow me to begin by thanking the Almighty Allah for giving me this opportunity to serve in another capacity in my country. I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for entrusting me with this noble duty. I'm deeply grateful to the government of Uganda, mostly my mentors who are amidst us here. I am privileged to have passed through all the hands of the senior officials of government of Uganda. I would also like to thank the Kcca team. Even before I came in here, I have received messages from you informing me that the ground is leveled and we are ready to take off. I would also like to thank the political leadership of the city. I have listened to your counsel and I am certain that we will work. I have received warm welcome from the population and the people of Uganda at large, and I appreciate that. I know that with the messages you have put on the social media, on the television, on my phone, together we have an opportunity to transform this great city into a model, sustainable, resilient, and inclusive city. Kampala City is a city with tremendous potential. You have all listened to my colleague. As we commence our tour of duty here with my deputy, we had, when we were applying for this job, particularly me, I had thoughts of what this city should look like, and have been debated on the radio stations, TV stations, and social media. Most of you have come across them. But I would like to emphasize just a few because they will form the agenda for our debate with my technical team, my political leadership, and the central government. On waste management, I appreciate the challenge we are facing, and I have listened critically to my colleague about fast-tracking, acquiring land for disposal of the waste generated in the city. But in addition, we will fight that battle and acquire the land. But in addition, I encourage us to use innovative methods of managing this waste. There is no modern city which has depended on dumping waste alone, which has managed waste properly. With this, I want to encourage ourselves to work on methods which will help us to reduce the pressure on the landfill. Whatever we dump has to be removed in some way. We will need to promote waste to energy solutions and conduct education campaigns for our people to change their methods of managing waste, because it starts with all of us. It starts with you who has procured a banana and put it in a cavera and then dumped it where you have procured it from. So we'll need to carry out those campaigns to ensure that within ourselves we change the way we look at managing waste. On urban planning, I also had some thoughts that we will have to ensure that we strengthen our urban planning directorate and ensure that we have guided development and also improve on the turnaround time of responding to requests for approval, because from the public that has been an issue. We also thought about improving traffic flow by ensuring that we digitalize public transport, we optimize studies to inform improvement in the traffic flow, and make our city roads motorable so that we reduce the waiting time or the travel time on our roads. And I am sure we can achieve this. We will ensure security, safety of the city residents and their property. People should live in this city peacefully. It is the city we have, and it is what we have grown up knowing. We will promote inclusivity in guiding development, because we need everyone in the city, but in an organized manner. We thought about revitalizing the city economy. As my colleague said, we need the money. So in order for us to improve the revenue base, it is important that with this able team, we think about how best we revitalize the economy and widen our revenue base. The issue of corruption is a pain institution, but it's not something which cannot be mitigated. We will leverage on technology to automate our work processes, to enhance efficiency, and also minimize physical interaction with the service seekers. Let's automate our processes. I have heard we have a very able ICT team. I think we'll leverage on this so that we minimize interaction with the service seekers and automate our processes. Ugandans are making money and they need to use that money to relax. So it is important that we regulate our public spaces. We make Kampala a beautiful city so that what we told to make, we enjoy it within our city. Why should we always refer to other cities when we can develop our own? We will, in addition, strengthen the anti-corruption efforts and make corruption a risky venture for our employees. We will make it a risky venture, and I am telling you this is going to happen. But in addition, corruption is not a one-sided action. I want to appeal to the public. Please do not tempt our staff in the city because there is a giver and a taker. This fighting corruption should be a concerted effort. We will endeavor to maintain Kampala clean and keep it as a green city. The thoughts are enormous, but I know you have come across all these, and in the past 2 weeks, these areas I have mentioned have been extensively debated by the Ugandans, but they have areas which they have emphasized, some of which my colleague has brought out. I picked a number of them which I want to echo because they will be in our meetings. The issue of solving the gap, refocusing our energies to accelerate the drive of a smart city that has come out, timely payment of emoluments for cleaners, and my colleague has told me that we have made strides on that. Maintaining trade order. Yes, we want revenue, but we have to be orderly in everything we are doing. Street lighting has also come out from the public, improving the condition of our city roads. I am happy my colleague has said some work has been done on that, but we need also to do more to ensure that our roads are motorable because they talk to the traffic jam we are experiencing if they remain the way they are. Beautification of the city and the need for the enforcement team to protect abuse of our green spaces has also come out from the public. Streamlining management of bus and border transport has also come out, and those will form part of our discussions in my initial meetings with the heads of directorates when I meet the political leadership of the city and other stakeholders. To my supervisors and Secretary to Cabinet, Your Worship, the Lord Mayor and your Deputy, the Council of the City, the Minister for Kampala and Metropolitan Affairs, now that we are receiving the instruments of power, together with my Deputy and staff of the city, I would like to pledge to serve with dedication, humility, and integrity. In the same vein, I would like to request my supervisors, those I have mentioned, to extend the support required to enable us deliver as we aspire to turn Kampala into a smart, sustainable, peaceful, and livable city. I am cognizant of the fact that we cannot develop this city in isolation. I therefore call upon all stakeholders, government agencies, development partners, the civil society, and the private sector. I don't want to forget the residents of the city to join hands with us. Please let us collaborate to unlock the potential of our great city. To my staff in the city, the ABLE team, I call upon you to serve with diligence. We have been appointed to serve humanity without discrimination. The tribal, religious, cultural, and other individualistic inclinations should not define us. Let's pick those common interests that are pivotal in ensuring excellency in serving the people of Kampala. That is what will take us in the books of history for having left a mark in this city. I call upon you to demonstrate what we are taking the taxpayers' money for. Every one of you who is willing to work for the good of our city will have my full support. I have received feedback, some messages on my phone, people threatening you that I am tough. That may be an accurate description of me for those who are not going to perform to the expectation of what our leaders want. I will not tolerate corrupt individuals. I will also not tolerate laziness, if such elements so exist in our city. To the residents of Kampala, from all walks of life, I urge you to be part of this transformation. Together, let's take pride in our city. The change we need has to begin with all of us. As I conclude, allow me to thank my predecessors, Madam Jennifer Musisi, Madam Dorothy Kcca, and in a special way, my colleague Rusa, the outgoing acting ED, for leading the staff of Kcca during this period of transition. Your tireless efforts are highly appreciated, and we will build on that to make Kampala better. I thank you all. May the Almighty God bless Kampala, bless Uganda and its people, for God and my country. I'd like to recognize my supervisor who has mentored me to date, Mr. Ben Kumumanya, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Local Government. Thank you so much for seeing me through to date.